You know that moment when you wave back at someone who wasn't actually waving at you? Your brain just experienced what scientists call an awkward situation override. And what happens next is absolutely fascinating. Today, we're diving into 7 bizarre ways your mind handles those cringe-worthy moments that make you want to disappear into thin air. Before we start, let me ask you something. How many times this week have you replayed an awkward interaction in your head? If you're like most people, the answer is probably more than you'd care to admit. But here's the thing, your brain isn't torturing you for fun. It's actually running some incredibly sophisticated programs to help you navigate social complexity. The first quirky mechanism your brain employs is something psychologists call temporal displacement. When you do something embarrassing, your mind literally tries to move the memory to a different time zone in your head. It's like your brain is saying, hey, maybe if I file this under last month instead of 5 minutes ago, it won't feel so intense right now. This is why you might suddenly remember something awkward you did 3 years ago while you're brushing your teeth, but you can barely recall what you had for lunch yesterday. Your brain is essentially playing a game of hot potato with uncomfortable memories, tossing them around different mental filing cabinets until the emotional charge cools down. Sometimes this works so well that you completely forget the awkward moment happened at all. Other times, your brain decides 3 a.m. is the perfect time to remind you about that time you called your teacher mom in 7th grade. The second fascinating quirk is called perspective shifting therapy. Your mind automatically starts generating alternative viewpoints to make you feel better about social mishaps. Ever notice how after an awkward moment, you suddenly become really good at coming up with reasons why it wasn't that bad? Your brain literally recruits different neural networks to build a case for your defense. It might tell you that everyone was too busy to notice, or that people have probably already forgotten, or that worse things happen every day. This isn't just positive thinking, it's your brain actively rewiring the narrative to protect your psychological well-being. Sometimes your mind gets so creative with this process that you end up convincing yourself the awkward thing was actually kind of charming. The third mechanism is social camouflage mode. When your brain detects an awkward situation, it immediately starts scanning for ways to blend in and redirect attention. You might find yourself suddenly laughing a little too loud at someone else's joke, or asking random questions to change the subject. Your brain is basically running stealth protocols, trying to make you invisible until the social danger passes. This camouflage response is so automatic that you might not even realize you're doing it. Your brain might make you check your phone, adjust your clothes, or start talking about the weather. It's like having an internal social bodyguard that jumps into action the moment things get uncomfortable. Number 4 is the comedy conversion protocol. Your brain has this amazing ability to transform awkward situations into humorous stories almost instantly. Ever notice how some of your most embarrassing moments eventually become your favorite stories to tell at parties? Your mind literally reframes cringe as comedy, complete with timing and punchlines. This happens because humor and awkwardness activate similar neural pathways in your brain. When something is awkward, your brain is already primed to find the absurd elements in the situation. It's like your mind says, okay, this is uncomfortable, but what if we make it funny instead? This transformation can happen so quickly that you might find yourself laughing at your own embarrassing moment while it's still happening. The fifth quirky response is called empathy projection. When you do something awkward, your brain immediately starts imagining how understanding and forgiving you would be if someone else did the same thing. Then it projects that understanding back onto the people who witnessed your awkward moment. Your brain essentially says, well, I would be compassionate about this, so probably everyone else will be too. This mechanism helps protect your self-esteem by assuming the best about other people's reactions. Your brain might convince you that your awkward stumble was endearing, or that your verbal slip-up was relatable. Sometimes this projection is accurate, but other times your brain is just being optimistically creative. The sixth fascinating response is memory fragmentation. Your brain literally breaks awkward memories into smaller pieces and scatters them across different mental storage areas. This is why you might remember the feeling of embarrassment clearly, but struggle to recall exactly what happened or what people said. Your brain is protecting you by making the memory harder to reconstruct in vivid detail. This fragmentation can be so effective that awkward moments become more like emotional impressions than complete stories. You know something embarrassing happened, but the specifics become fuzzy. It's like your brain applied selective editing to the memory, keeping just enough detail for learning purposes while minimizing the emotional impact. Finally, the seventh quirk is called future scenario building. After an awkward moment, your brain goes into overdrive planning how to handle similar situations better next time. It runs through dozens of alternative responses, comeback lines you should have used, and strategies for avoiding similar awkwardness in the future. This mental rehearsal is your brain's way of transforming embarrassment into preparation. Instead of just feeling bad about what happened, your mind channels that energy into building better social scripts for next time. It's like having a personal coaching session immediately after every awkward interaction. Understanding these mechanisms can actually make awkward moments less painful because you realize your brain is working incredibly hard to protect and improve you. The next time you find yourself in an uncomfortable social situation, remember that your mind has 7 different quirky strategies running simultaneously to help you navigate through it. What's your brain's favorite awkward situation survival strategy?